Hi. How do we create our future? How do we create our karma? Our happiness or our suffering? On page 296 of the Mahatma Letters, a master of the wisdom says that the most painful part of our bodily pain is that which is bodiless or immaterial, namely our impatience and the delusion that it will last forever. Page 296, Mahatma Letters. This is the tip of the iceberg in terms of how we use our imagination. The power of imagination is one of the main factors in creating our future and in creating our karma, in planting karma. It is a subtle way of sowing karma to ourselves. Bad thoughts, bad karma. Bad and negative images in our mind, bad karma. Nice thoughts, bright images in our mind, bright future for us. This is not something mechanical. It is not easy either, because as you concentrate in bright images about life, as you concentrate and focus your mind in the good side of things, the bad side of things, which is mainly your own bad karma and the bad karma of the civilization you were born in, come to you. So if you want to purify your thoughts so as to have bright thoughts, you have to help purify the thoughts of your nation and the thoughts of Western mankind and the rest of humanity. So there is no possibility for you to liberate yourself without helping liberate human soul as a whole from ignorance. It is not possible for you to isolate yourself and say, well, excuse me, I will provide myself with spiritual freedom and let you burn in this hell of a world. No, this is not possible. But it is your duty, as it is more precisely my own duty, to purify myself and purify my imagination and get my imagination rid of the bad karma that may surround such an imagination. In my subconscious, there is a lot of suffering that I saw, suffering that I experienced. There is potentially fear and all that. And I must create karmic bonds with wisdom that are stronger than all this lower self, let us say, rubbish. If I let my imagination be taken by negativity, my images in my mind will be negative and will create a bad karma. And I will not be able to complain about that. I may complain, but I will not have real reasons to complain because I saw that. I created negativity in myself. So the way to happiness is to understand the mayavic or illusory character of negativity. Negativity is just a bad dream. a nightmare, an unnecessary nightmare. And positivity may be in part myopic or illusory too, but it is the kind of illusion that helps us go up, that helps us liberate us from negativity. And from positive illusions to truth is a much easier path than from negativity and self-inflicted pain to truth. Of course, there are lessons that come from pain. Pain is unavoidable. I'm talking about attachment to pain, unnecessary reproduction and vicious reproduction of pain. Pain should be able to come and go from our lives. But we often get attached to it. My favorite form of pain, an author said. We must be detached from pain and detached from pleasure, and seek for that which is right.